Paul Smith Library in Shrewsbury, and thank you for joining me for this episode of Kids in the Kitchen. I'm here with Emma and Hannah, and we are going to do something. As you can tell, we are not in the kitchen today, are we? Where are we?
Outside!
We are outside. So we are going to make a nice, cool summer treat. It's called ice cream in a bag. So it's kind of a recipe, and it's kind of a science experiment. So to get started, first we always wash our hands before we cook. So let's sanitize our hands really quick. Rub them together. Make sure you get all the sanitizer on your hands.
Hi.
Okay, so what we're going to do, so you just need a couple ingredients to make ice cream in a bag. So the first thing you need is ice. So I have 4 cups of ice measured out. Emma, can you just stand right over here, honey? I have 4 cups of ice pre-measured out. And then you're going to need salt. I have kosher salt here. You can use any type of salt, table salt. If you have ice cream salt, that works too. But this is what we had, so we're going to use this today. You also need half and half, or you could use milk. The higher percentage of milk, so if you use whole milk or 2%, it's going to be a lot creamier than if you use skim milk. But we're going to use half and half. It makes a nice creamy ice cream. You also need sugar. And we are going to use cookies in our ice cream. You don't need these. These are optional. If you want sprinkles or something else, you can put that in your ice cream. You can also use vanilla extract. We are not going to use that today because we don't have any here. But if you plan to put a little bit of vanilla extract in your ice cream, you'll use 1 teaspoon of that. All right, so to get started, what we're first going to do is we are going to measure out a half a cup of our salt. So we are going to pour the salt into this container. Here, how about Hannah's going to help me here. And we're going to pour it into the container all the way to the top. This is a half a cup measuring cup. All right, good job.
I do it.
Hold on 1 minute. And we're going to put this into our bag of ice. So salt actually helps to lower the temperature of the ice. So this helps make it a little bit colder, which helps the ice cream freeze. So if you think into the winter when they put salt on the roads, it helps make the ice melt so you can drive your cars at a lower temperature. So we're gonna just leave that to the side for a minute, and next we are gonna get a quart size or a sandwich size Ziploc bag. Mine's sandwich size. Quart size is a little bit bigger, but either will do. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna take our half and half, and we are gonna use a different measuring cup this time, since we use salt in the redness. Okay, Hannah, you move to the side for a minute, okay? So we don't want to use the same measuring cup that we used to measure the salt in because there could be some salt residue, and we don't want salt in our ice cream because it might make it not taste very yummy. So this is a half cup, but you're going to actually use 2 of these. So we're going to do a little bit of math here. 2 half cups equal 1 cup. So we're going to measure this out 2 times to measure 1 full cup of half and half. So Emma's going to pour the half and half all the way to the top. Very carefully. A little bit more, all the way to the top. A little bit more.
Half and half, half.
A little bit more. All right. And then I'm going to pour this into the bag. And then we're going to do it 1 more time because we have a half a cup. And we're another half a cup makes 1 whole cup. So pour that in. A little bit more. Oh, there we go. A little bit of spillage. That's okay. So we want to make sure someone's holding the bag. Oh, no, let's not mess it around. Okay, so someone needs to hold the bag open. And then Hannah, do you want to come over here and help me measure the sugar? Okay, so we are going to measure 2 tablespoons of sugar. So we have our tablespoon. We're going to dip it into our sugar here. Make sure it's flat at the top. And then you're going to pour it into your bag of milk or half and half. Can you get me 1 more tablespoon of sugar? So make sure that's flat there. And then now if you are using vanilla extract, this is when you would put it in. We are not using vanilla extract, so we are going to close up our bag of let's not eat the sugar. Okay, so we are going to close up our bag of milk or half and half in sugar. And we are going to put it into our bag of salty ice. So just make sure it's closed all the way. We don't want it to spill out any. And we're going to open this bag. And we are going to put it in there. And we're going to close this big bag and make sure it's closed all the way. And then we're going to shake it up. So if you want to
I'm gonna shake it.
take turns shaking it because your hands are going to get a little bit cold, we are going to shake it up for a while. So Emma's there shaking it, and she wants to pass it over to Hannah to shake. We're going to keep shaking it up for a couple minutes. As your hands get cold, you can take turns or you could wrap it into a towel. So we'll be back in just a few minutes with our ice cream all shook up. All right, friends, we are back. We have been shaking our ice cream for about 5 minutes now. So it's in there, it's getting all shook up. Emma's gonna keep shaking it for just a few more minutes. Hannah and I are gonna crush some cookies up. You can just, that's good. That's good. Just if you just want to leave it right there. So we're gonna put some cookies into a bag.
I help.
Yep, just put them in the bag. Can you put the cookies in the bag?
I can put mine in.
Yep.
I think that's enough.
That should be good. That's perfect. So we're gonna close this bag up, and we're gonna crush our cookies.
Can I crush it?
Yep. Emma's gonna help me crush the cookies. Good job. We're gonna make cookie crumbs.
Cookie crumb?
Yep, cookie crumbs. All right. Making some cookie crumbs here. And then,
I'm gonna make some cookie crumbs.
yep,
Can I say something?
Hannah's gonna keep scrunching up the cookie crumbs. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually open up our big old bag of ice cream. And because it's in salty water, I'm actually gonna go quickly rinse off the bag of ice cream. All right, we're back. I rinsed the ice cream bag off just so we don't get any salt into our ice cream because that won't make it taste very good. So we're going to take our cookie crumbs that we crunched up and I'm going to pour them in. I'm going to pour them in.
Can I say something?
What do you want to say?
Can I say something too?
Okay, we're almost done. So Emma and Hannah, we're going to close this up. We're going to mix our cookie crumbs into our ice cream so we have yummy cookies and ice cream. Okay. And then we're going to take our ice cream in a bag. It is very cold. We're going to pour it into our bowls.
That's mine. And then, yum!
We're going to pour it into our bowls.
And then,
and then we have cookies
and cream.
Well, it's not cookies and cream. It's chocolate chip cookie ice cream. We didn't use Oreos, but you could use Oreos and make cookies and cream. But now you can eat it.
I want to eat it.
Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day.